We're A-Game, a 100% Black-owned company with an all-natural product and world-class customer service. We're headquartered in California, and we manufacture, package, and ship right here in the United States. We ship to more than 125 distributors worldwide. Normal processing is 2 to 3 days, and we employ virtual tracking until our product is received. So, no matter where you are in the world, here we come, and we're bringing your A-game.
What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, man. And we back with another video. And in this video, I want to talk about all the old setback men who will be in favor for Kevin Samuels. See, what we got to understand, young brothers, and what I need y'all to understand is a lot of these old setback dudes who didn't reach their full potential in life and who are sitting on here trying to theorize and prophesize everything, when at the end of the day, they don't have nothing to offer you, you have to understand why they're following Kevin. They're following Kevin the same reasons why they followed everybody else in life. They did what they were told. They followed a path in which they didn't create. So now they have to follow a man who's also following a path that he did not create. See, this should show us younger brothers the psychology of the older brothers and what they were taught back in their time. See, back when they were growing up, the world was different. How do I know this? Because my dad is a lot of these dudes' ages that are up here speaking in a manner to young men as if they're better than young men and they haven't accomplished shit. Don't let these old dudes get up here and browbeat you and talk down to you because they read more books. Because these dudes have nothing to offer you. They use everything they learned and accomplished as a weapon against younger black men because they don't have nothing to offer us. They failed us. They failed their own sons. Why? Because they don't have anything to pass down. You can't pass down a SSI check. You can't pass down a disability check. A lot of these old setbacks don't own the homes they live in. They don't own nothing. A lot of these old dudes is 60 years old with jobs, still working, hard labor. But they on here trying to browbeat 25 and 30-something-year-old men who still haven't even reached their prime where they supposed to reach their maximum earning potential. Most of you brothers haven't even reached that. Don't let these old dudes who are past their prime, who don't have nothing, browbeat you and make you feel bad because you don't want to follow a sweet boy. See, because these old dudes need a way out. Because they can't depend on themselves. And they've alienated other men. So other men don't rock with them. These old dudes are mad because we still got a chance to get this shit right. They don't. They don't. They don't. They have to sit back and watch. Why would you take the advice from a bench player? He's not in the game. These old dudes are on the bench. And a lot of these dudes, a lot of their frustrations for younger black men comes from the fact that they can't have the women that we deal with. That's where it comes from. That's why they want to prove why younger women should date older men. because they're trying to posture themselves as if they're the better man, when at the end of the day, they're lames and pieces of shit, because they were the same when they were younger men. They were lame and pieces of shit. That's why they older now and they don't have nothing. They don't have any women and they're miserable. This is why I call them old setbacks, because men like that don't have nothing to offer young men. All they want to do is get up here and talk shit about everybody that's younger than them. They talk shit about the younger women. They talk shit about the younger men. This is what they do. This is what they do. So they're going to follow guys like Kevin, because Kevin is an old setback that made it through the door. He one of them old dudes that lied about that lied about everything he represented. We already know that. We already know the man didn't work in corporate America. We already know that. And a lot of these dudes online, these older dudes, a lot of them are just like Kevin. They're lying about who they are. They're lying about their accomplishments in life. But one of them was able to make it through the door. So, of course, they're going to push, we're in solidarity with him. We just got to see what happens. Because these older dudes came from a generation where they were taught to believe in hope. They were taught to just wait and see what happens. That's what they were taught. They were taught to wish upon a star. This is how they were raised. So this is why they don't have no answers for us young brothers. This is why when we come to them and ask them a question, they don't have no answers. It always go back to, well, what are you going to do? And what did you do? Because they don't have any answers. They don't have no solutions. See, we got to understand this, brothers, that these old setbacks, they will be in favor for Kevin, because he represents them. He doesn't represent us. He doesn't represent the young black men. He doesn't represent us. Image-wise, talking points, none of that. He represents them old setback men. The male version of Stella got her groove back. Because that's what these old dudes are trying to do. That's why they all flooding the internet, trying to be scholars and prophets. This is what they do. Old setbacks. And trust me, if you a young brother and you in this space and you speaking against that, they're going to have a problem. They're going to have a problem. Because Kevin's their guy. But just remember, brothers, we are our own agency. Us. A lot of these old setbacks, they're not playing the same game we playing, because they were taught to be against us. They were raised to be selfish. They were raised to go and get shit from the system and say, look what I got. They were raised to do this stuff. This is how they were raised. This is how they were brought up. You got to understand this, younger brothers. This is why I want y'all to grasp what I'm saying in this video. This is not a video me bashing no older brothers. This is me talking to the younger brothers, expressing the problem that we have with them and why there's a problem. They came up in a different time where the world was different. And they were socialized a certain way. And a lot of them never learned or were re-socialized into how things are today. So this is why they look at us the way that they do. Because the same shit that they say about us, we could say about them. Because most of these older dudes that say the things that they say in the harsh manners in which they say it in, they don't own nothing. They don't own nothing. They still working. That's why they telling young black men to get jobs and not to become owners, because they don't own shit. They don't own shit. They don't know how to motivate a boy, but how he was motivated, which is to go to school and get a job. When you turn 16, go work at McDonald's, because this is how they were raised. So they don't know how to raise a boy in no other way. See, you have to understand this, brothers. I need you young brothers to understand this. See, I told my dad a long time ago that he was stuck in a time machine mentally. I told him this when I was in my teens. And he didn't understand what I was saying. But when I got into my 20s, I think I was around 25 or something, he came to me, he said, son, I understand what you told me when you was younger. And you got to understand these internet, these old battle acts on the internet, these old dudes, they're the same way. They're the same way. So you got to cut them a little slack, you know, because they're psychologically warped. They think the world really works the way it worked when they were growing up. But this is why today they're on the internet mad at us, because they can't do what we do and get the results and the response from women the way that we do. You see? So I need you to understand, young brothers, it's our time. It's our time to fight our fight. They fought their fight and they lost. They threw in the towel. This is why they acquiesce to a guy like Kevin Samuels, because they've always acquiesced to the system. They always have. They never went against it, ever. They were afraid to. So they're going to tell you not to do it. Just shut up and get a job. Follow your heart, young brother. Follow your heart. Appreciate y'all for tuning in the video. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on SheepStaysLeepTV. Fellas, get down in the description box. Join this A-game lifestyle. Join this A-game lifestyle. This is a lifestyle promoting optimal health for men. It's promoting optimal health for men. Get down in the description box. Join the A-game lifestyle by clicking the link, and that at your checkout, type in promo code SHEEP and the number 10. That's SHEEP and the number 10 to get a discount off on your purchase. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm going to catch y'all on the next video. Peace.
Hey y'all, Donnie Keith here, aka Auntie Peaches from the Aunties Radio Show, also on The Voice of Reason. I'm here to say that ever since my man started taking A-game, he's been on top of his A-game. When I say A-game, I mean his A-game. He's more focused. He's definitely working out more. His attitude is better. And he's not complaining of all over body aches due to poor blood circulation, because A-game provides great blood circulation, if you know what I mean, ladies. That blood circulation. Sometimes I have to hide the A-game in the bushes when I'm out walking the dog, just because I want some sleep. If you know what I mean, ladies. Stay on top of your A-game, fellas. Get your A-game.